Hi, my name is Marine. I'm a teacher and the founder of the Online Rock Lessons Academy. In today's lesson, I want to teach you how you can add keyboards in the song Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions. Alright, for this song, I chose to use the Hammond organ because I think it's amazing in these type of rock songs. And for this tutorial, I'm using the IK Multimedia plugin Hammond B3X because there's already presets done for you and it sounds amazing. Alright, so what we're going to be using is the 4 first drawbars, no percussion, no vibrato, some Leslie sometimes. And basically for that preset, I'm using a little bit of distortion just to make it more rock. So Rock You Like a Hurricane is a song in the key of E minor, so we only have an F sharp at the key signature. We're basically going to be using power chords here, so it's going to be chords with a 5, so we're not going to be playing the third of each chord. So the chords we have are E5, E and B, G5, G and D, A5, A and E, C5, C and D5, D and A. And basically this is what we're going to be using for the whole song. Alright, so the song starts with the introduction, and what I'm suggesting here is for the first 4 bars, we don't play and we let the guitar play. Then when the second guitar comes in, this is where we're going to start. And we're basically going to do a whole note on the E on the top right here, holding it for 2 bars with the Leslie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And I love adding the B on the top here so it gets bigger right before the whole band gets into the riff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then we have a cool slide here and we get into the riff. You should shut down the Leslie for the riff. I think it gets a bit messy if we keep it. If you like it, I mean, try it. But in my opinion, I would go with a slow Leslie for the riff. Now, for the riff. So we're going to be going right here. I love to use an octaves with the power chord. And we'll go with E, B, and E. And it goes like 1, 2, G, A, C, and D. One more time. Just like that. And basically, we're playing the same riff as the guitar player and the whole band. So we have to double it and make sure you're right on time. So every time you hear a riff, we're going to do the same thing and just add it with some distortion, organ, and just add support to the harmony here. So we have the introduction, the 4 first bar, only the guitar. Then we're getting in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, up. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We get into the riff. One more time. And the last one, we're gonna hold it, add maybe some Leslie here, and on the 4th beat, we can slide down to get into the verse. Now for the verse, there's like 2 sections of the verse. The first section, the first 8 bars, I would not play because this is smoother. There's like the vocals and a little bit of guitar, so I would let that go and I would come in only for the second half of the verse. And if you want, you can also just not play for the first verse and play only on the 2 and the 4 verse. That could be another idea. But if you want to play on each verses, just do it at the half of it. Now, so we let the 4 first 8 bars, and when we get into this section, we have 2 options. We can either hold the notes as pads. I strongly suggest to push the drawbar just a little bit to make it a bit smoother. And you can hold a note like this. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and just make sure you follow the rhythm of the band. So that's an option. Now, the other thing you can do if you want to do something with more rhythm is something like that. it works with the whole band, so it's great. And then we're here. So either way, when you get to the D, make sure you push back the drawbars, and you can even add some Leslie. And that's the cool part when you get into a new chorus. You can hold that and slide in the chorus here, the whole riff. Again, no Leslie for the chorus, and we get into the riff with the whole band. Hold, and on the fourth beat, you can do a big slide and going back into the verse. So now again, you have the two main part already. So you go back into the verse, you don't play for the first 8 bars, then you come into the second part of the verse. You do another chorus, then the second chorus is double. So you do it again, and you go into the guitar solo, still doing the same riff. So it's pretty much the same thing for the rest of the whole song. And then after the guitar solo, you're gonna have to go back to a verse. And in that verse, there's something different about it. At the end of the first 8 bars, the whole band do 2 punches on the D right here. So A, D, and A. And you go back to the second part of the verse. So it's very important to remember that because the whole band is doing it. So don't forget about it. So you're like 1, 2, 3. And you go in here. And the whole thing. You can keep your 4 drawbars open because this section is a bit more rock anyways. So basically this is it. If you want to add some Hammond organ in Rock You Like a Hurricane, make sure that you start with the intro with the holding the notes. It's super rock. I actually love that part. Then you double the riff with the rest of the guitars. And when you go into the verses, you have this cool idea, either the pads or the rhythm ideas. Alright, so if you're curious about how it would sound like with the real song, I'm gonna drop the link just below in the description so you can check out how it would sound like if I play the Hammond organ on Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions. Alright, so have fun with this song and have a good practice.